Uh, Here we go again. I don't know what to say. I know we've been doing this for 21 years. I told you guys I'd come straight ahead. So, with coming straight ahead, I was going to take some contact. I could have sat back and just boxed and counterpunched and made it boring. I didn't want to do that. I feel like I owe the fans a last hurrah. So I went out there, and that was the game plan. Me and my dad communicated before we went out there. The whole game plan was to go out there and let him shoot heavy shots from the beginning, take him down the stretch, and do what we do best. And that's what we did tonight. We had a cool training camp. I didn't box for the last month. I didn't do no sparring. But there's no excuses. He came out here. He fought a hell of a fight, a hell of a stand-up guy, and I went out there and just did what I do best. Found a way to trap him and broke him down. And I want to say congratulations to my team. Strong team. I got a real strong team. I've been working with my team for a lot of years. I've been knowing Dana White for 21 years since I came to Las Vegas. And I'm one of the first guys that believed in Dana White before anybody believed in Dana White. I was one of the first guys to give Dana White a chance when nobody wanted to give him a chance. Dana, thank you. And Leonard Ellaby, CEO of Mayweather Promotions. We don't always see eye to eye, but at the end of the day, we always get great results, and we get the job done. Me and my father, we don't always see eye to eye, but we always get great results, and that's really what it's about. My publicist, Kelly Swanson, CBS, Showtime, Steven Espinoza. There's so many people I want to thank. The CEO of the UFC, the fans from Ireland that came over, and all the media, the MMA media, the boxing media, for covering this event. I wanted to go out with a bang. I told you guys it'd be blood, sweat, and tears. And I told you he was a hell of a fighter standing up. Kind of shocked me. And I told my dad, it was something I was talking to my dad about, that me and him would keep amongst us, because certain things don't go out to the public, but we had a game plan. Our game plan was to take our time, let him shoot all his heavy shots, keep walking him down, shoot heavy shots to the body, shoot big shots upstairs. And my dad thought it was going to be a little bit early, around the 7th or the 6th. But, it took us a little longer than we expected, but we did what we said we was going to do. And I promise everybody, remember this. I told you people, I guarantee you this fight wouldn't go the distance. I told you, I was going for the knockout, I was going straight ahead. And with going straight ahead, you're going to take contact. I understand that. But, after 21 years in the sport of boxing, I had some great fights, I had some boring fights. But at the end of the day, I will be always remembered as a winner, no matter how you win, as long as you win. And I know how to dissect my opponent. I know how to go out there and break them down and just stick to the game plan.
Floyd, straight in front of you.
What up, Kevin?
Congrats on the win. First, I have a couple questions. First, you mentioned you hadn't sparred the last month. Was it an injury, or why not?
It was an injury, of course. Not an injury like that, but I wanted my hands to be 100% for the fight. I didn't want my hands is real brittle. Everybody knows that. I wanted my hands to be solid when I come out here. So when I'm shooting hard shots, I'm able to break the guy down. Whereas if I were to box and I got a serious hand injury, I wouldn't be able to punch as hard.
My second question, though, is you leave. You were the biggest star. You sold the most pay-per-views, the most tickets. Where does boxing go from here after this? How do you generate the next level of stars? And who do you see as the guys that are going to be the ones selling the million pay-per-views and keep up the momentum that you have in 2017 in boxing?
Okay, I'm going to touch on that. I want to touch on that, Kevin, but I want to say something. We did break the record tonight for the biggest gate. Me and Pacquiao done 72 million. I think we done somewhere over 80 million, for the live gate. We also, on pay-per-view, it took us so long to come out for the fight. I know all the fans was anticipating, like, why you guys taking so long? The reason why we took so long is because the servers the pay-per-view server in California and in Florida crashed. So we want to make sure we get everything back in place, everything in the right place so that everybody can see pay-per-view and give everybody a show. And you asked me about who do I think is the next superstar in boxing. There's a lot of hell of a fighters out there. There's a lot of young lions out there, you won't see me in the ring no more, so any guy that's calling me out, forget it, I'm okay. I had a great career, I had a tremendous career. I'm proud of Badu Jack. I'm proud of Gervonta, Tank Davis. I'm proud of everybody that's under the Mayweather Promotions banner, and of course, I have to say I'm proud of Al Heyman, just being an advisor / manager, us being business partners, us communicating, us knowing one another for over a decade, and us, taking boxing to that next level, and Steven, and I can't thank Steven enough, and I can't thank Showtime enough or CBS just for believing in me. I had when I went to Showtime, I told Showtime, these are the things that I want to do. I want to roll the dice and take chances and do record-breaking things. And tonight, we broke the Pacquiao pay-per-view number. We broke all I'm doing is breaking my own records. So, but hopefully, I can find the next Floyd Mayweather that can sell 1 million homes, Kevin. Everything takes time, but eventually, we'll find the next superstar.